Hey everyone, happy July. This is my very first OCC unboxing of 2020 and it is for a 10 to 14 year old boy, and this is my first 10 to 14 boy box that I've ever done. So I'm excited about it. If you are Canadian or live in Canada, happy Canada Day. And I will start you on this box with the top of it. I decorated it in a wilderness theme because that is the theme of this box, as well as some Canadian stuff inside of it. And then this is how I decorated his lid. And I decided that the message I wrote on his lid, I would just add the markers that I used. I thought that would be a nice touch, and maybe he would realize these were the markers that I used. So that's what the box looks like, and I really love the wrapping on the top. And I just duct taped the bottom of his box as well as the sides just to help it stay secure. So now at the top of the box he has a laundry bag, and inside there's just some clothes for him. He has a plain red t-shirt, a pair of socks, a pair of extra large boys briefs, and then a pair of size large boys briefs as well, all in that red color. And then he has this water bottle with a carabiner. It holds 8,000 ounces of water, and it has a filter inside with a lid, a protected lid covering the mouth part. And then I added most of these to my box. This is I believe it's called Sisal. It's a natural fiber. It's a great soap saver, and they can attach it on their wrist so they don't accidentally drop it. And it has, it's soft, but it's still good for exfoliating, but it's not too harsh. This is his rope, 15 meters of rope. And to go with the rope, he has 3 jumbo size clothespins. And then he has 2 red toothbrushes with a cap for them. And then this is the little Canadian character off of Toy Story. I thought that was kind of cool to put in his box, with his pens and an extra pencil sharpener. His bundle of pencils, they're red with Canadian theme and regular school grade as well. I made him this little keepsake box. I think her name is Chantel K. She has a tutorial on YouTube of how she makes these. The only thing I did differently was I put duct tape on mine instead of Scotch tape. I thought that was really neat. And he has 2 little glow-in-the-dark figurines, a frog and a turtle. And then he has this bracelet with red beads, an emergency aluminum whistle, and then a pair of rose gold nail clippers. And then I just decorated the inside a little bit. And then he has this cotton bag, and inside is a compass with a magnifier on it and a ruler, along with some fabric weatherproof band-aids, quite a few in there, and some alcohol pads. And that's what's in his little cotton bag. And then he has a eraser, another pencil sharpener, and some red paper clips, as well as a wooden red ruler. And then his ball is made out of paracord. He has these binoculars that come with a cleaning cloth. The 63 Chevy, all of my boys are getting this in their box. A small package of colored pencils, an emergency blanket, and I just cut out the instructions. And then his wow item is this lantern. My mom donated this to me, and I hope he really gets a lot of use out of it. It's very bright. I'm just going to open it a little bit so you can see. There's already batteries in it. It takes AA. And then here is his backpack to hold all of his stuff. I like to get plain backpacks if I can, because, you know, I don't want to possibly create a problem for the child if there was like a big, you know, if the brand was really big on here and somebody was to recognize it. I don't want it to, you know, to be stolen. So I try to do that with my shirts as well. So I try to make sure it's a good brand, but that it's plain on the outside. I hope that makes sense. He has a nice big wooden comb, a lined journal, and then this is his really cute bear. It's I got it from Dollarama for $4. I'll just probably put him back here. And then he has his poncho. And then down here, I wanted to make sure that these were protected. I double bagged his batteries. He has 12 extra batteries in here, as well as the 3 that are in his lantern. And I just put a picture in here. I printed off a picture showing him how you open it, and that to make sure that he knew that these batteries were for his lantern. Because, you know, he may not have family or adults near him that can help him, so I just want to make sure he understands and is helped with knowing how to use his lantern when he has to change the batteries. And then here is his chapsticks, red, and I just put a picture of what they are just so that he doesn't get it confused with glue sticks. And then he has a nice Westcott brand pair of red scissors, and then a carabiner with some key rings on it. And then he has his notebook here. It has the map of Canada. And then the last thing in here is his washcloth, and that's everything in his box. When I put on his label, I'm going to put underneath the age range that if it would please go to a 13 or 14-year-old, just because it's geared more to an older boy, since there's not a lot of toys in here. And then I did have a question. Last year, when I paid for all my shipping, I chose 2 of my boxes to also pay for the Greatest Journey discipleship program, and I want to do that again this year for this box. So I was wondering if you knew that, you know, when I pay for it, how am I certain that this boy will get given the opportunity to take the class? I feel like it would be really difficult for them to keep track of which boxes are paid for that program. So if you know, if you have any knowledge on that, I would really appreciate it if you would let me know. So what I do is I put on top of the box after I pack it, I put right on top, I put that I paid for shipping, and then I also put if I paid for the discipleship program. But I was just wondering if I can be certain that it will be this child that will be given the opportunity to take the class. So if you know, I would love it if you would tell me, and I would also like it if you would let me know what your favorite thing was in the box. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.